Let's talk about denying the flesh. The Bible has called us to deny our flesh, crucify the flesh, die daily, right? And a lot of us think that denying our flesh is just not sinning, but that's not what denying our flesh is. If I don't sin because I don't feel like doing it at that time, I didn't deny anything. You can only deny something that wants access. So denying your flesh can only be done when your flesh wants something and you say no. If somebody sets a blunt in my face, right, and tells me to smoke it, and I say, no, I don't want to smoke it because I actually don't want to because I just don't like smoking. Did I deny anything? No, I denied the person that gave it to me, but I didn't deny anything in my flesh because I didn't want it in the first place. Now, let's say I like smoking, I crave it, I love it, and somebody places a blunt right in front of my face, and my mind's telling me, just smoke it, it's the last time. I want it, my head's starting to hurt, I really want it, and I say no. That's when I denied something. Why? Because I denied myself when I actually wanted it. There was a time in my life where I used to just stay in my college dorm and I would barely come out and I was trying to build my relationship with God, right? And I used to think, oh, I'm doing so well. I haven't been sinning, da-da-da, I'm so good, da-da-da. I wasn't sinning at all. I thought I was so spiritual. I was like, oh God, I'm doing so good, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I thought I was doing so good, right? Then God humbled me real fast. So it was a Saturday. There was a party, right? And I told myself, I should go to the party, give myself a little break. I've been doing so good with God. I've been denying my flesh for so long. So I'm probably a master at denying my flesh now, right? I told myself I won't drink, I won't cuss, I won't listen to the music, I won't dance, I won't do nothing with any girls, nothing, right? So boom, I get to the party. I'm looking at everybody dancing. I'm like, look at them dancing. They probably dancing with the devil. It's probably so many demons in here. Oh my gosh, like what are they doing? Da 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 da, right? 10 minutes later in the party, I'm drunk. I'm partying, I'm drinking, I'm dancing to a song that got more cuss words than regular words. And some other stuff happened after the party, right? And I go back to my dorm room. I say, God, how? I've been denying my flesh so long. I'm so sad. I'm like, I messed up this good streak. How did I mess this up? I thought I was so good at denying my flesh. And that's when God made me realize I never denied anything for all that time because there was no outside temptation for my flesh. So my flesh knew to stay silent. If there's no temptations that your flesh can have, your flesh is going to stay silent so you can never gain mastery over it. But when the situation for temptation arises, your flesh will also arise, and that's when you deny it. So I realized I was in my dorm room all those days, staying away from sin, and yet not once did I ever deny my flesh because my flesh never contended for access. If I go to a gym, right, and I don't lift weights, I don't do anything, did I get stronger? No, all I did was sit in the gym. It's the same thing. We seek God and then we don't sin for a little bit. But just because we didn't sin doesn't mean we got better at fighting our flesh. To grow your muscles in the gym, you have to what? You have to inflict pain on them. To get better at denying your flesh, you have to inflict your flesh also. Paul said he died daily, which means he gave his flesh no time for recovery. His flesh was a target. See, some of us think that we're denying our flesh because we're not sinning. You do that for a week, maybe some days, then boom, you fall into sin. But no, you see, the week you didn't sin because you didn't want to, you didn't deny your flesh was just quietly waiting for a temptation. Your flesh knows how to be quiet, trust me. And some of us are in a cycle of sin. You do good for, maybe a day or two, maybe you do good for a week, maybe even a month. And then boom, you sin. And you're sad because you messed up this wonderful streak with God you had. And you think, it's everything you do is just in vain, but it's not in vain. It's just because you're not truly denying your flesh. Your flesh just knows how to be quiet so that when the big temptation comes, when the big sin comes, you fall. So what does that mean we have to do? It means we have to practice denying our flesh, practice denying it by taking things out of our daily life that we're used to. So instead of your flesh being tempted by an unknown source, aka the devil, demons, evil spirits, people, now you provide the method for temptation. Let's say you're eating your favorite meal and you want to get so full because you love it. Don't get full. Get like 75% full. Give your flesh just enough to survive and have strength, but don't go overboard. You will hate it. Trust me, you will hate it, but you just denied something that your flesh wanted. Let's say you're playing video games and you want to play for 4 hours straight. Cut that 4 hours to 2 hours and go pray, spend time with God. You just denied something. There might be a day where your bed feels so good. But tell yourself, you're not sleeping the full night. You're getting up early to go read the Bible. You just denied something. And it's going to be hard. Trust me, I still struggle with that every day. But try it. Maybe you watching your favorite show on Netflix and you want to binge watch the whole show in one day. Tell yourself, You're only watching one episode per day. You're going to hate it, but you just deny something. Maybe it's your off day at work. You know, you've been working so hard, 2 weeks, a week, I don't know. And you want to just spend time on your phone all day. Tell yourself you're going to spend 1 hour on your phone and spend the rest of your time with God, with prayer, reading the Bible, worship, anything. That is called living a fasted lifestyle, where you live your daily life, but you pull back at certain times to show your flesh who's in control. Don't sit and wait for the devil to come with sin for you to practice denying your flesh. No, you provide a way to practice it.